What are your favorite alien movies, or some of, if you have thought of any?
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah, great film.
Hate it. Absolutely hate it. Have hated it my whole life. But
I asked you for your favorite, not the ones you hate the most. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Trevor Talks Too Freaking Much. Just kidding. Just too much. Not too freaking much. The show where I bring on some guests, some cool people, some people that I think are cool, maybe some people that you think are cool, and I talk to them and we have a conversation. And then we see if maybe we can be friends and maybe we can talk again sometime, or if I scare them away with all of my stupid rambling. Maybe I've scared some of you away. If I did, then you wouldn't be here listening, so frick you, and you didn't even know that I said that about you. LOL. I'm your host, Trevor Everett, mythical softboy, master baker, and currently on the run from the Jersey Mike's on Hollywood Way. If you go there, please don't tell them where I am. Today I spoke with Noen Eubanks. He's a great guy. He's a TikToker, a little social media person. He does a little YouTube video action, and he's just a cool, chill guy. I mean, honestly, if I probably had like 6 points less of crazy in me, we'd probably be pretty similar. But he's great. We had a great conversation. We had a fun time. We talked about all sorts of stuff. His fear of frogs, the belief in aliens, like the top 5 Bruce Willis movies. He only knew like 1, but I talked about the other 4. And it was great. We had a great time. So, yeah. Bruce Willis is in a movie called Armageddon. Def Leppard has a song called Armageddon It. If you're any Def Leppard fans out there. Def Leppard has a song called Armageddon It, and I had this distinct memory from my childhood. Sorry, I'm talking really fast because I have to pee, everyone, so for those of you at home, I'm sorry. For those of you here in the live studio audience, can we give it up for Jamie? Jamie just gave it up for herself. What a weirdo.
I was gonna cut, like, not me.
What?
Never mind.
What?
Editing speak.
Oh, editing. Jamie's talking about editing speak again. I'm too stupid to know what she means, though. I don't know anything about editing. I edited like 1 TikTok. I was talking about Def Leppard earlier, but it was a stupid story, so I'm going to move on. I edited like 1 TikTok when Mythical Kitchen first started their TikTok account, and I swear I spent probably like an hour and a half in Adobe Premiere editing like a 58-second TikTok called Name That Soup. And it was the dumbest idea I think maybe that we've ever had. Now, Jamie, hear me out. It's one of the dumbest, but one of the funniest. What we did is we always have a bunch of leftover junk from shoots.
Okay.
And this was kind of in the pandemic area where we're starting to come back to the office. Now, for like almost all the leftover food that we have, we always donate it because we just end up with leftover stuff. So we give it to people to take home here. We donate it to the Hollywood Food Coalition, stuff like that. But back in the day, it was like people were weird about, you know, donations, food, like taking home food that someone else had touched. So we just ended up with all this like half-used stuff that we couldn't give away. And we're like, well, what the heck do we do with it? We're not going to eat 8 pints of ice cream, of sherbet. What are we going to do with it? So we came up with an idea for a TikTok series that had 1 episode called Name That Soup. And the whole concept was that we took all of these dumb leftover ingredients. So we had like rainbow sherbet, we had like celery, maybe some potatoes, maybe like a Big Mac, and we put it in a pot with some water, and then we just add things. And Josh would just over and over into the camera go, "Name that soup, name that soup." And he'd just look at, he'd put in a scoop of sherbet and be like, "Name that soup, name that soup." And then Nick Lopez, one of our former writers, great, love you, Nick. Shout out, Nick. He came into the kitchen randomly to like talk to us about something, and Josh just looks at me and goes, "Name that soup," and I happen to be filming, and Nick Lopez just goes, "Minestrone." And it was just the funniest thing ever. And yeah, I spent like an hour and a half editing that in Adobe Premiere, and I got like 60,000 views.
Nice. Hey.
No, it was terrible. Nobody watched it. And then I think we ended up deleting it because we kind of hated it. It was funny to us, but we're also like, this is just blatant food waste. And not that we like could have done anything else with the food, but yeah, it was a short-lived series. However, the first TikTok, actually, no, I edited 2 TikToks. The first one, the first real TikTok that we ever posted was a video of us deep frying a hammer. We like battered, coated, and deep fried a hammer, and then we put it in a hot dog bun and we squirted mustard and ketchup on it.
No one tried to eat that, right?
Well, Josh sucked some of the fried batter off the hammer. It was just very funny. And then I played Enya.
Yes.
It's a song by Enya. Only Time by Enya. You don't have to look it up, Jamie. I know my Enya. Put that over the top of it. So it's just this really weird video of Only Time by Enya playing over a video of Josh deep frying a hammer and putting it in a bun and then just like sucking fried batter off the end of the hammer. And then the first time I posted it got taken down for like inappropriate content because apparently like deep frying a hammer is dangerous. Don't deep fry any hammers at home.
I don't know if it's the deep frying the hammer part.
Maybe it was him sucking on a hammer. I think that sucking on a hammer is a lot safer than deep frying a hammer. Anyway, yeah, and then I got taken down and I was like, you know what? Frick it. I'm just going to repost it because this is the Wild West, baby, and I don't give a dang. Pepsi bottle, Coca-Cola glass. I don't give a damn.
Just floated right into an Australian accent there.
Jamie doesn't get the joke. Shout out to all you meme appreciators out there. Jamie's out of the loop. I'll show you the video
I'm
afterward.
old, sorry. No, I'm not even old. I'm just older than that. Than they. Than thou.
Than them.
Than thou.
Than thou. Than thee.
Than thee. Well, thee for you.
Than this. Anyway, the video got like 1 million views on TikTok, but that's the history of my editing career. Did you have anything you want to say about editing, Jamie?
Too
late. We got to get to the guest.
Oh, great. That's where I was going.
No, that was the meanest thing I've ever done.
Oh, that's actually not. We'll go back through the edits I've made.
What? I've done meaner things?
But I think it's funny.
As long as you think it's funny, Jamie. Anyway, let's get to Noen. Anyway, Noen, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate you coming on. It's welcome to the studio. Does it feel good to be here?
Yeah, it does.
Are you ready to just have a relaxed day?
I'm ready to just talk.
Just chill.
Just chill.
I decided that for this podcast specifically, I'm going to just be as chill as possible. Okay, because people out there, they've been talking some crap about me in the Twitter. My stomach is grumbling so much. It's like an earthquake. It's like an earthquake. Did you eat before you came?
Oh yeah, I had a donut.
You had a donut?
I had a donut.
Where from?
The first donut place that popped up on Postmates. I just ordered a dozen donuts yesterday.
Nice.
And
do you live in the area-ish?
Yeah, I live in Studio City.
Okay, awesome. There's a donut place nearby called Dad's Donuts, and I love them. They make a great donut, a phenomenal donut. Jamie, you're a fan? You're a fan of Dad's Donuts?
I am born and raised here, so I've been going to Dad's Donuts.
Okay, stop bragging. No, I remember the first time I realized, because, Postmates a few years ago, not even a few years ago, like I'll say like 5 years ago, it was still a pretty like new thing.
Right.
It was a new concept, but I remember the first time I realized you could just order a dozen donuts to just come to your home. It was bad. I was like, I can't, because, if I'm ordering donuts on Postmates, I'm not going to get like one or two.
Right,
like
exactly.
if I go to a donut place,
yeah, maybe just order a couple.
I'll order a couple, but then I'm like, if I'm going to order them online, I might as well get some,
Yeah, it's easier. It's just
for the rest
button.
of the week, right? Yeah. So then you just have donuts around your house all the time. That was definitely, I've had to cut back or like not order those types of things on Postmates where it's it lasts me a while.
It's a
because
trap.
then I just end up eating like 6 donuts in a day. I'm like, oh, I'll order a dozen. And then I'll have like 1 or 2, and then I'll just have them throughout the week. But then it's
for
like
the week.
It's like 9 p.m. and I'm like, I've eaten like 8 of them. What's like the worst thing that you've ordered on Postmates? Like the most guilty pleasure thing that you've ever ordered on Postmates?
That's sometimes I'll just order like one, just like a bottle. What did you say? Like a gallon of juice.
A gallon
from
of juice?
Walgreens.
Yeah.
Because like I love juice a lot, and sometimes run out of juice, and I don't want to go all the way to the store.
Yeah.
So I'll just order, a gallon of juice from Walgreens and maybe like a Slim Jim. I just feel like it's the weirdest thing ever. I feel so bad for whoever has to go like pick it up, and they're like, what is this guy? Why these random things?
What's wrong with this guy? No, I've been there. I had food at my house one night actually, and I was getting ready to eat, and I was like, I really want a freaking Diet Coke so bad. I was like, I just want a Diet Coke. I didn't want to drink water for whatever reason. So I just like ordered from 7-Eleven. I put a Diet Coke in my basket. I was like, well, that's like $2. So I got to fill up the cart, you know?
Exactly. I feel weird just getting one tiny little thing. I have to get a couple of things, you know, fill it out a little bit.
Yeah. So then I just ended up getting like 3 Snickers bars, like a Reese's, and it was just like junk food and I was like, that's my dessert. That's my dessert for this nice home cooked meal, ham and cheese sandwich. No, I get that for sure.
Are you having a stomach issue?
No. My brain just shut off.
Oh.
Is that okay? Leave it in. What were we talking about? We were talking about Postmates. I don't want to talk about Postmates anymore. I always feel guilty when I talk about Postmates because I'm a garbage person. It feels so bad. I'm going to talk about it more, even though I said I wasn't going to talk about it anymore. It feels so bad. Like, I live 0.4 miles or something from a Popeyes. Okay. It's within walking distance, to be honest. I own a car. I don't know if you've been there. But
no, 100%. So many times. We live so close to everything. There's so many different things on the street that we're at. And sometimes I do walk, and that's like super rare. I think I've done it twice in like a year. So just, you know, Postmates.
I feel like an accomplished person doing something as simple as walking to the Shake Shack.
Right, exactly. I'm so proud of myself. Like I did something today. I walked to a store to buy snacks.
Not even cooking food for myself. It's like I walked 2 blocks to the Shake Shack and I bought myself food and I ate it there instead of ordering delivery. Like I did something today when I did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Anyway, aliens.
What about them? Don't get me started.
Don't get you started. Well, I'm getting you started. That was I teed you up a softball. Let's get into it.
I don't want to go too far into. I'm going to sound like a crazy person, to be honest.
No, I'm here. I'm the person you want to sound like a crazy person to. I love it.
Oh, I mean, aliens are real, definitely.
Yeah, 100%.
There is intelligent aliens that watch over us. It's a thing. They've been doing it for years.
Yeah.
And I don't know why people don't believe it. People talk about it all the time, like people that we trust with, you know, very expensive and dangerous technology.
Yeah.
And then they come out and say some crazy stuff that aliens have done and that we have proof of it. And everyone's like,
do you want to know why? It's the History Channel. The History Channel's ruined it for everyone because of their late night programming that makes it all seem like a big joke, okay?
Exactly.
The History Channel has ruined it. They
ancient
are out
aliens?
there.
Are you talking about ancient aliens?
Yeah. Everyone thinks it's a joke. I love Ancient Aliens, to be clear.
It's a great show.
It's a great show.
But it is so goofy. They're so goofy.
And people don't take them seriously. No, I love it. I'm a big believer. I feel like I'm probably contradicting myself. I feel like in the past I've said like I want to believe, and I do. I mean, the universe is so gigantic. How prideful can we be to believe that we're the only planet with life on it? It's insane. I love the aliens. I wish that they would come hang out with me.
Exactly.
Me and Noen, we want to hang out with you aliens.
Just,
if you're out there,
chill, just talk about space. You know, I don't know what that's like.
If you're picking up the waves right now, the sound waves, if you're doing your alien stuff, come on down for a visit. You got a safe place here. What's your favorite alien movie?
Well, I don't know if you'd consider Star Wars to be alien movies, but there's aliens in them.
Yeah.
In their movies.
Yeah.
But Star Wars.
That's an alien. You could say it's sci-fi.
Sci-fi.
But
well,
yeah. Yeah, Star Wars is sci-fi.
Right. But it's like it's a space opera.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any favorite alien movies that are more like Earth being visited by aliens, or like even if it's like, because I have a couple, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
I'm really trying to think like alien. There's so many of them, and there's so many things that like I guess could technically count, because if you think about it, like, you know, Venom is technically an alien from space.
Yeah,
but
that's
so
true.
Is E.T.
Yeah,
it's pretty. There's.
Well, do you want me to tee you? Because I have a few. Would you like me to give you my examples?
Sure.
And then, okay. So I have 3. One of them is Signs. It's a classic. Mel Gibson. Never seen Signs? Nope. There was a scene in that movie that haunted me as a child, because you're seeing it like news reporters, like there's these crop circles popping up, whatever. People are like, oh my God, the aliens are coming. And there's this scene where it's like, Joaquin Phoenix is in a closet watching the news, and someone's like, alien caught on camera. And it's just this like dark figure just kind of flashes onto the screen, like at this like almost like home video style, like footage of like a kid's birthday party, like this alien comes out of the bushes, and that terrified me as a kid. Super 8, I don't know.
I watched it a long time ago, but I don't remember a single thing about it other than that's the name of a camera.
It's not really like E.T., but it feels kind of E.T. inspired in some way, where it's like following this group of kids, but the alien's a lot bigger and not as like E.T. You know?
Right.
That was a terrible E.T. impression. I'm sorry
E.T.
about that one, everyone. And then The Fourth Kind.
I heard someone talk to me about the movie one time, but I don't think I've ever seen it. I don't think I have.
It is the worst and the greatest alien documentary ever. It's got 18% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow. That's impressive.
But the movie, it's so weird because it's shot like this. They have this like real footage from what happened, and then it like cuts to this like university interview type thing where it's like the people that were actually there like talking about it in the interview. But also there's a lot of conspiracy because I think what happened is it was supposed to be based on a true thing that happened in the town of Nome, Alaska, but nothing there ever happened. Like nothing ever happened there. There was no aliens. And then, correct me if I'm wrong, Jamie, it seems like you're reading about this right now, but the people that made the movie like went and falsified these obituaries from the town and like falsified records to make it seem like it was actually a true story.
Yeah, that sounds pretty horrendous. Okay, so it's not a documentary? It's supposed to be kind of like a documentary?
It's supposed to be a documentary, but nothing ever actually happened. But they pretended it did.
I see.
Let me show you an image because the scariest part is the main character, Dr. Abigail Tyler, who's supposed to be like this psychologist. The person that plays her real life character has the most gaunt face. So it's the
gaunt. So wait, what does gaunt mean?
Gaunt. I don't know. Hollow. Like. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna show you a photo because Mia Jovovich
kind of. Like
what?
Sickly but haunted.
Yeah, sickly but haunted. That's a great way to put it. So Mia Jovovich, who's like the fictional Dr. Abigail Tyler, and then there's the real but also still fictional. This is them side by side. If I can pull up the photo, that's Mia Jovovich and that's her. Isn't she so scary looking?
Yeah, she is pretty scary.
She's like the scariest part of the movie. And she talks like this. I had an encounter with the aliens and they came into my bedroom and they took me away and I'm gonna, and then they say I'm doctor my doctor. That's literally how she talks and it's the most bizarre thing. I'm sorry. I've been waiting to talk about The Fourth Kind on this show for a while. You should watch it. It's a great movie.
Maybe I will. It sounds pretty terrible, to be honest.
It's great for how bad. It's one of those movies that's great for how bad it is. But now that you've heard my very long-winded answer, what are your favorite alien movies, or some of, if you have thought of any?
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah, great film.
Hate it. Absolutely hate it. Have hated it my whole life. But
I asked you for your favorite, not the ones you hate the most. I love Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
I was scared. I was like a kid when I watched it. It was terrifying. I went and rewatched it like not that long ago, and I was like, this is so goofy. I can't believe I let this ruin my life for so many years. I was too scared to do anything. I was scared of clowns, scared of circuses.
Yeah.
You know, just wanted nothing to do with it. I had nightmares.
No.
A reoccurring nightmare because of that movie, and it was about cotton candy, and now I love cotton candy. But
well, I'm glad you overcame that.
Right, it was it was an interesting time in my life.
That is so funny. Okay, so that's, you hate it,
right? I don't like that one. It's okay. It's no, now it's okay. I didn't like it.
Yeah,
I really didn't like it for a long time.
No, that's okay.
I've got no quarrel with it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Favorite.
I'm trying to think of other alien movies that there are.
There's a lot.
Cloverfield's great. Independence Day, is that an alien movie?
It is technically an alien movie.
Armageddon with Bruce Willis? No, there's no aliens in that.
I don't even know what that movie is.
No, that's just an asteroid. An asteroid's going to destroy the Earth, and Bruce Willis has to blow it up. Yeah, he blows up. Great film. What's your favorite Bruce Willis movie?
I've seen like 2 movies with Bruce Willis in there. And
well, the name one of it. There.
It was. I don't know the name. It wasn't a good one. It was like a newer one. He's not a great actor anymore. I don't know, but
He's Bruce Willis.
Right.
So like he's never really been that good of an actor,
Right,
but he's Bruce Willis.
He's like a cool guy.
Die Hard 2
and stuff. I've never seen Die Hard. Never seen any Die Hard movie.
No, you're killing me.
I know. I don't know why.
You're killing me.
Why. I just never like.
We gotta have a movie night.
Done it. Yeah,
We're gonna watch The Fourth Kind and Die Hards 1 through 4. Bruce Willis. He's done a lot. I feel like we should be remembering
movies.
Let's see. Oh, The Sixth Sense.
Oh yes, that's
great
a
film.
That's a great movie.
Great movie.
That's the one. That's the answer.
Okay, that's the answer. Cool. What other not obscure? Bruce Willis isn't obscure. Wait, how many Die Hards are there?
Like 7.
He was in Pulp Fiction?
7?
Bruce Willis is in Pulp Fiction?
Yeah. Also, if you want to keep on the alien theme, Fifth Element.
The Fifth Element?
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The Sixth Element? What did you just...
No, that's The Sixth Sense. That's where Bruce Willis sees dead people. Sorry for the spoiler, everyone.
Not that one. What you just said.
The Fifth Element.
The Fifth Element.
Yeah, that's Bruce Willis. Yeah,
I don't know what... I thought
you haven't seen The Sixth Sense, and I just spoiled it.
Similarly.
Oh no, I just spoiled it. Forget what I said about The Sixth Sense. I'm sorry. You should watch it. It's a great movie. Bruce Willis doesn't.
He's just a regular guy.
Yeah, he's just a regular alive dude.
Just does
talks to a kid who sees dead people, and there's nothing weird. There's no twist or anything. It's just a normal movie. Jamie's got her head in the desk. What are your like favorite movies? Do you have any favorite movies like of all time?
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Okay. Well, Aliens again. Aliens. What's your favorite alien from Star Wars?
I haven't thought about this. Gosh, I don't know.
What's that dude? The bug that flies around that Anakin is his slave. What's his name?
Why am I having a brain fart? I know who you're talking about.
Like
he's blue.
It's like Jilbus or something.
Name?
It's something like Jilbus.
Jilbus.
Blue bug guy from Star
and he owns
Wars.
Slaves.
Watto.
Not even close.
I hate Watto. It's not Jilbus. It's Watto.
I mean, he's great, but you know, he's not a good person. You shouldn't.
No.
Children
you shouldn't
do your
enslave
work.
Kids.
Right. It's not good practice.
That was the message, I think, of the Phantom Menace.
Yeah, I think so.
Children.
Right. It makes them into, you know.
He was the chosen one for a little bit, but then he turned bad again. Spoiler alert for Star Wars. If you haven't seen it, Anakin is Darth Vader.
Yeah, surprise. And Darth Vader's Luke's father.
I'm just gonna start giving out spoiler alerts for movies from like 40 years ago. In The Thing, Kurt Russell has to fight. That's an alien movie.
That is an alien movie.
That's an alien movie. The Thing. That's one of my favorites. I love The Thing.
Which one? The newer one? Or
No, the old one. Kurt Russell. He's so hot in that movie. Can I get some snap? Anybody else? Kurt Russell? Young Kurt Russell?
All right, if I get a picture, maybe I can join you.
Oh, okay. You don't trust me?
I don't remember what he looks like.
This is the most Googling I've ever done myself on the show. Young Kurt Russell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's pretty attractive.
Yeah, thank you, Noen. This is just a movie review podcast now.
Right.
Do we want to keep Jamie? Should we get off the movie? I'm kind of enjoying it. You're nodding. You're not enjoying us talking.
No, it's movies are great. You know.
Thank you for that, Jamie. Thank you for your contributions to the conversation. Why are you scared of frogs?
Oh, okay. Research. Okay, so let's say somewhere deep in like the Amazon rainforest, they are growing teeth. Imagine teeth. Imagine frogs have teeth.
Okay.
They're much scarier now, aren't they? Put that image in your head. I want you to close your eyes and think about it. Frogs.
Okay. All right. Frogs have teeth.
Teeth.
What
like
kind of teeth? Because I was imagining a frog with like human teeth, and it was pretty funny.
No. Not little squares. I mean, like triangles. Like
triangles.
They're sharp, right?
Triangle
and they're like
teeth.
kind of pointed inwards.
Yeah.
And if it bit you, like you couldn't pull it off. Kind of a thing going on.
So you're scared of like mutant frogs that don't exist.
What am I looking at?
This one, it's got pointy teeth.
I mean, it's
Jamie, that's so small. How do you expect no one to see that? So you're scared of frogs that don't exist.
How do you know a frog doesn't have teeth until it bites you? Have you ever been bitten by a frog? It's scary.
Yeah.
It's scary.
They just have little cute mouths.
No, but they're mean. They're
Why are they mean? They just hang out.
Imagine if you were their size. They
Okay.
would eat you.
If I was a bug, they eat bugs. I'm not understanding I feel like there's better things to be afraid of.
There are. You're not wrong. But they're super aggressive. Okay? Their anatomy just confuses me. Like, they don't have a different, like, how does their mouth work? Why do they puff up? Why do they yell? They're so loud. They're so loud. If you were that small, it would be ear piercing and like terrifying. It would be terrifying.
Okay, but you're not that small. You're like a human size.
I know I'm not that small.
So do you think you still couldn't take a frog in a fight?
Maybe I should, try and find out.
Okay, would you rather fight one horse-sized frog?
No.
Or 100?
It would just eat me.
Or 100 frog-sized horses?
100 frog-sized horses. They don't even have.
They have teeth.
They're not built for that.
They have teeth.
Them around. Frogs are small. Like a horse-sized frog, it would eat me instantly.
But you're not a bug.
Content.
Frogs just sit around and they croak and they eat bugs.
How does it know I'm not a bug? It doesn't know anything. It can't even see in front of itself. Have you seen, like, their tongues are weird. Like, they don't.
They're made for eating bugs.
Well, I could be a bug. I don't know. I had a pet frog. Plot twist. I did have a pet frog.
Is that what, did something happen? Is that why you're afraid of them? Or did you just kind of grow after observing a frog for a while? You developed a fear?
I mean, I've always thought they're weird and gross, but if you really think
then
about...
why did you have a pet one?
It was, I don't know. I caught it.
You caught it? So you had the strength to catch a frog,
mm-hmm.
put it in captivity,
mm-hmm.
and then develop a fear about it. That's like a metaphor. That's a metaphor. I don't know what it is yet. I might think about it later, but that's a metaphor for something.
I couldn't even, I don't know. It's a bad fear. Bad fear.
It's a great fear. It's a great fear. What, is there anything else you have a fear? I mean, who knows? If you put me in a room with a toothed frog, there would be a little fear inside me.
Right.
I'm going to give you that.
They have poison too.
Yeah. There are poisonous frogs.
Poisonous frogs will kill you.
You have said in the past that you want to be in a boy band.
Probably. I don't doubt that I've let those words come out of my mouth.
Jamie, did you lie to me?
I didn't lie.
Did you write down?
It was a tweet.
Oh, it was a tweet.
Was it a tweet?
Oh, that's fair then. I don't remember anything I tweet. So
yeah.
What do you have a favorite boy band?
I couldn't name one right now.
You couldn't name one?
Boy band. One Direction. That's a boy band.
Yeah.
Are they still a thing?
No.
Oh.
They're not. But they're great.
Are the Black Eyed Peas I like some of their songs.
Yes, the Black Eyed Peas are a boy band.
They were? Were?
No. Justin Timberlake, NSYNC?
I've heard both those names before.
Okay. Backstreet Boys?
Backstreet Boys. Yeah.
I don't know Justin Timberlake.
I know Backstreet Boys.
Justin Timberlake.
Right. What does he look like?
Is this JT coming up on the screen here? Justin Timberlake.
This guy.
I'm losing my mind. I just want to make pop culture references for the next 30 minutes just to see the confusion.
90% of them are just gonna go right over my head.
Okay, well, what are pop culture things that you do know about that you would say you're pretty comfortable with?
Star Wars.
It always comes back to Star Wars.
I know a lot of video game stuff.
What are you playing a lot of right now?
I feel like I've just ran out of things to play. I'm going back to old games. I've been playing Counter-Strike, Valorant, Apex, and I never played them before either. So I'm just getting into them and what else?
Do you want to play Valorant sometime?
Sorry, sure.
I'm trying to make a friend.
Let's do it. Yeah. I'm not. I'm okay. I just started.
What rank are you?
I have never played rank.
You don't play rank?
Maybe I played it once or twice, but
okay. I'm not very good.
What's your rank? I didn't.
Well, now you're gonna out me to all the people that are listening. I'm gold 1, but I could be better.
I could be worse too.
I could be worse. Yeah, I could be worse. I'm not terrible. I feel like all I do is make pop culture references, and now I feel like I'm at a loss for words. I don't
Sorry.
know. I don't want to alienate you.
Alien.
I don't. What is all this crap that you wrote down, Jamie? What are these facts? Loves a good meme. What are his favorites?
I don't know. That's a question you ask him.
All right, Noen, I hear you love a good meme.
I love a good meme.
You love a good meme. What's your favorite?
I can't think of any. There's just like it's like what's your favorite spot to breathe air? I don't know. It's like
you don't have to answer this question. I asked it specifically to make fun of Jamie. So you don't have to actually answer that. That was a great question though, Jamie. Thank you. Right. I'm so mean. I'm such a piece of crap. Jamie, I hope you know that I love you and I appreciate all of the hard work that you do.
Oh, dude, no worries. There's more banger questions on here.
Yeah.
Let's hear some.
Maybe is Billie Eilish actually your celebrity crush?
Probably was at one point. I definitely do believe that I said that once before in the past.
William Eyelash?
William Eyelash. That's her name.
I didn't.
What?
That went right over my head. I had no idea why you just said William Eyelash. I guess it's another person. I don't know.
How you doing, man? You having fun?
Yeah, I'm good.
You promise?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I just feel bad. I hope you haven't felt like we've been, making jokes at your expense.
No, I mean, honestly, please do,
No. I mean, that's my whole life is just people making jokes at my expense. So, like, my whole, not like in a bad way, but like we've gotten into this, I've become this character on GMM where I just kind of make a fool of myself. And the people love it. So, I'm going to keep doing it. And that's the beautiful thing about the internet is you can be stupid and make money. Stayed in a haunted boat, you say?
I don't even think we stayed there. We just kind of visited. We made a video, talked to a guy.
Nice. What kind of boat was it?
It's a big one.
Was it a well-known one?
Queen Mary, yeah.
Queen Mary.
It's not that far from here.
I was going to guess that one.
It's cool. It's close.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's like a pretty thing.
Pretty standard haunted boat.
Yeah, nothing actually that crazy, I don't think.
Yeah. Are you a fan of like the horror things or scary movies? Do you like scary movies?
So that's the thing. Not particularly.
Okay.
But I get scared really easily, and it just, people love to watch me get scared.
Yeah.
That's the thing, because I yell.
He shrieks like a little girl.
He shrieks like a little girl.
I do that sometimes. I try not to.
I shriek like a little girl. Actually, Jamie, it's happening. So I sent a video to Jamie last week and I was like, I need to figure out how to work this into a podcast because it's the greatest video I've ever made. I used to stream on Twitch like a little bit. I want to, but I just freaking don't have the time, whatever. I don't have the energy. But one night I decided I wanted to play a game called Granny. It's like $5 on Steam. It's the worst horror game ever, but the whole concept is that you're like walking in the woods and you get kidnapped by this granny, and then you have to escape her house. But she's like, it's like got the worst UI, the worst graphics ever, but it is so funny. And I played it on stream one time, like late at night, and I played it for probably like an hour and I was getting so scared by it. And afterwards, I like took the VOD of the stream and I just did like a super cut of every time I got scared. So it's just like 45 seconds of me just shrieking.
That's
and it's
exactly
really
how to
funny.
do it.
And I saw it on my phone, I think while I was looking for something the other day, and I sent it to Jamie and I was like, I thought this would brighten your day. And now we can, it's going to be in the video. If you're just listening right now, you should go watch the video version of the podcast because you're going to get to see that video of me shrieking at a very, very horrible, like, graphic game called
Grandma?
Granny.
I was trying to figure out how to say horribly graphic is not a good way of putting it, but that's all that I can come up with. It's a great game though. Phenomenal. Lots of fun. I love horror games. I think they're a lot of fun. I like the multiplayer ones. Yeah, have you played? Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. You heard it here first, folks. Did you play any of the like Phasmophobia when it was popular?
Man, I've got almost like, I hate to say it, but I have like 200 hours in it, which isn't a whole lot, but it's like most of them were spent in VR, and it is a
VR is spooky.
So you play any VR?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I play Phasmophobia in VR.
What headset do you have?
I have an Oculus Quest.
Yeah.
I got it for free from my father.
It's pretty nice.
I don't know why he had it. He had it.
My dad has one.
I like went home one time and I was just like hanging out and I was like, Dad, why do you have this Oculus? He's like, well, I obviously don't remember what the reason that he told me was, but I was like, can I have it? He's like, sure. I don't really use it. So I got a free VR headset and then I used it to play a lot of Beat Saber and horror games. Beat Saber's great. It's like a workout.
Beat Saber's great. That's, KDA. Like the dance that you do.
Yeah.
They kind of make you do the dance with the blocks.
I always feel like I look like such an idiot whenever I'm playing Beat Saber.
I hate to say it, but it's because you do.
Yeah.
It's just, it is.
No, I know. It's
no cool way to do it.
I don't know what's stupider, me like swinging swords around or back in the day, like really getting into it in Guitar Hero, just like pretending like I was rocking out.
No, everyone, Guitar Hero is different. Everyone loves Guitar Hero. It kind of looks like you're playing a guitar.
Yeah.
You just kind of look like a cool guy playing guitar. I know how to play guitar. Beat Saber, you're like.
Yeah. If you're listening right now, we're doing Beat Saber motions.
This is hand motion.
Guitar Hero, I used to play a frick ton of Guitar Hero back in the day. And it's funny, I almost like created a persona for myself. Because I decided that when I was 10 years old playing guitar, I was like, I want to be the chill guitar player. And so I just stand there kind of like straight, just like vibing out, like not getting too into it. And now I play Guitar Hero and I just go like full like headbang, like heavy. I'm bad at it now though.
Yeah, I was never good at it. I played it on the DS. They had the thing where you could.
Yeah.
And that was awesome, but I was terrible at it. I'm still terrible at it. I'm just not a rhythm game kind of guy. My brain just, it just doesn't got it. I don't got it.
Judge you for that.
It's good.
It's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
Judge myself.
My girlfriend's like really good at Guitar Hero. Because I hadn't played it in forever, but she still has like her old Wii with all the Guitar Hero games, and we played one time, and I felt like such a loser. Oh my God. We were like, she's like, what do you want to play? And I was like, well, let's do hard. It can't be that bad, I used to play a lot of Guitar Hero. And she was just like, almost perfect. And I'm just sitting there like, I can't play the game, even though I was doing bass, and bass is way easier than guitar. And I felt like such an idiot.
I haven't done that since I was a kid, 10, 11.
Yeah.
Maybe 12. I have no idea. I don't remember. That was a long time ago.
It what? Well, not
We're adults. Are you an adult?
Are you an adult?
I think I'm an adult.
I'm older than you, so if you consider yourself an adult...
We're adults.
I'm like an adult, but I'm like half an adult, Right. Like, I do my taxes, but I can still barely dress myself. So, like, I don't know what qualifies as an adult.
Well, if taxes qualify as an adult, then
yeah.
I don't know if I'm fully there.
You don't do your own taxes, Noen?
I didn't have it in my small, smooth brain. Yeah, I just have someone do it for me.
Good, you should. Yeah. I had my father do them for me for as long as I could get him to do them for me. And now I use TurboTax. Because it's easy. I don't know how taxes work.
I don't either.
I just know that like a chunk of money gets taken out of my paycheck, and then at some point in April, they're like, well, here's some of that money back. I don't get it. Why? Why can't you just take out the right amount at the beginning of when I get paid?
Why don't you just take it out like immediately? Like why do I have to get all of it just to give it to you? Like we got the internet and stuff. Like
yeah, come on, we have the internet.
Taxes are just too far behind the internet. Let's be real.
True. Is there any other way that I can pay my taxes? Does it have to be money? Can I play like a blood tax? Can I
pay a blood tax?
Can I sever a finger and ship it to? Yeah, well, I could stand to lose like one or two of them. I think it could be like fingers don't regrow. I've been watching a lot of Attack on Titan.
Frog maybe.
Finger people, and I'm not a Titan, so I don't regrow fingers or limbs. Have you seen Attack on Titan?
Yeah, a minute ago. I watched like some of season 1, but
should get back into it.
I just don't really watch TV shows that much. I finally took some effort to watch a TV show. I watched Punisher before they took it off Netflix. And apparently it's coming to Disney Plus, so I didn't even need to do that. But yeah, it was,
what do you have to do with your free time now?
I play video games.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, we're like the same. People ask me what I do with my free time, and I'm like, if I'm not hanging out with my girlfriend, chances are I'm sitting alone in my room playing video games.
Yeah, that's that's it. A lot of VR. I love VR.
Yeah.
I like making games. I like doing 3D modeling and stuff like that.
That's
all
awesome.
That kind of stuff. It's all fun.
Cool. Have you ever like made a full game?
Once. I usually just, I don't finish them. I just like, I'll get an idea. I'll make a project. I'll prototype some stuff out and then like get lost somewhere along the way, get bored, or just move on to the next thing that I can think of. Because like, I guess kind of like as I do it more, I get better at it. And then I realize what I've done so far is just so bad that I just jump ship and go to the next thing, which is a terrible habit. It's a terrible habit. You shouldn't do that with your hobbies, but
no,
it's all part of a learning process. I'm human.
As long as you're enjoying it,
Sweet baby rays.
Yeah. What did you just say?
I'm human. You're human. When I was human,
did you say baby rays? Sweet baby rays? Mm-hmm. What is that? You just made a reference that went over my head. What is this?
Look at that pop culture reference.
Wait, is that like a barbecue sauce reference?
No, it's a Mark Zuckerberg reference.
What did Mark Zuckerberg say?
He was like, when I was human, I am human. I am still human. What did he? You gotta.
Is this like when he was? Everybody thought he was a lizard person?
From the man himself.
I'm so confused. Why did he say something about Sweet Baby Rays?
Oh, it's just such a thing. I don't know. He loves Sweet Baby Rays.
It's a great barbecue sauce.
It is a good barbecue sauce. Yeah, there it is in the meta presentation, up in the corner.
It was in the meta presentation? Mm-hmm. I didn't watch that because I
watched it live. I'm a nerd.
I don't know that I can't listen. Mark Zuckerberg, I can't look at his face.
Hey, I like Mark Zuckerberg. A lot of people don't like him. Hey, he's a cool guy.
Do you think he's a lizard person?
He could very well be. I do think that it's very probable that lizard people live among us. And if there was some, then, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, I think that they would definitely qualify for that. I also said among us just then.
Among us. Sussy. We have the imposter here.
I guess that would also make Mark vote an imposter.
Vote pink. Pink is the imposter.
Did you look at me to pick a color?
Yeah, because you're wearing pink, because you're the imposter. You're sus. Why are you being so sus right now? Have you ever had the Among Us meal at McDonald's?
Did they do an Among Us meal? That's a joke. Did they really?
No, you got to go and you say, can I have the McSus?
There is no McSus. I've just been played.
I think that's a really stupid, old tweet of mine. I think I tweeted something like, don't go to McDonald's and order a McSus, worst mistake of my life. I think I tweeted that one time. I got 300 likes. And I thought it was the funniest thing ever. Would you like to play a game?
Sure, let's play some games.
No, I mean a game right here, right now.
Yeah, let's do it.
Are you enthused?
I don't like that word used in that tense.
Enthused? What's wrong with enthused?
I'm fine with being enthusiastic about something, but I don't know how I feel about being enthused.
You are currently enthused, are you not? Now you're unenthused. I've unenthused him. He was enthused and no longer. What's in my pocket?
This probably got a phone in there. I keep my phone in my pocket.
I have an item in my pocket, and you get 3 guesses. But I'm going to give you a couple hints to make it easier.
Good, because there could be. I'm going to say it. There could be a frog in your pocket.
There could be. There's not. That'll be a free hint. If you guess right, you get to keep the item, and you also get to leave the studio. If you don't, you have to stay here overnight. I'm kidding. That's a joke. We're not going to trap you in the studio. I do have a blanket over there somewhere, though, so I was a little cold earlier.
Is there actually a blanket over there?
Yeah. I get cold. I keep a blanket in the office. Sue me. Okay. It's cold in here. It's 63 when we come in the morning. I thought this was supposed to be Los Angeles. Anyway, what's in my pocket? It resembles a plant, and it is an accessory. So you have a guess now, and then depending on your guess and how close you are.
It is an accessory. There's so many plants. Fruits are plants. Vegetables are plants. I don't know if a potato counts as a fruit or a vegetable. It's just a root to a plant. There's so many plants.
There's a lot of plants.
But it's an accessory?
It's an accessory.
That looks like a plant.
Think about plants that are commonly used as accessories.
Flowers. Flowers are very commonly used as accessories.
Astute observation. Now I'm enthused. Do you have a guess?
A flower-shaped thingy.
Well, that's
right.
Correct, but it's not specific.
I got to be more specific.
Yeah.
It is an accessory?
It is an accessory.
Do wear it.
You do wear it on the outside of your person, not anything underneath. It's not like a thong or anything.
Oh.
I don't know why that's not an accessory. That's a garment. So that wouldn't have been an answer in the first place. I don't know why I brought up thongs.
So if I guess now, I get one more hint.
Yeah.
I'm going to say like a flower bow tie.
Bow tie. Interesting guess. That is not correct. The final hint is that it goes in your hair.
Flower hair clip.
Wow. Very well done. Look at that.
It's a nice, sweet.
We were trying to figure out what kind of flower it is. Mm-hmm. We think it might be a hibiscus, but we don't know if it's even a real flower. Well, it's obviously not.
Well, it's obviously,
but right. If it resembles a real flower, feel free. Would you like to put? You're more than welcome to put it in my hair now.
I hope it looks. Do I?
Whichever way feels best for you.
No.
You've said in the past that you like the term flower boy. Is that correct?
I believe I've said that before.
You said that before, as opposed to like a soft boy or an e-boy. Dude, I do too.
Yeah,
I say a lot of stuff.
90% of them, I'm gonna be honest.
No, neither do I. I resonate with that. And the only reason that I know what you said is because Jamie wrote it down.
Right.
So.
Right, and I believe that because she probably saw me say that somewhere.
Yeah.
Or write that somewhere, and then just
blame Jamie
right there.
But yeah, it's a beautiful flower for your hair. You're more than welcome to keep that. You can clip it somewhere. If you throw it in the garbage can, I won't be offended. Just please don't tell me though, because my feelings would be a little bit hurt.
I will not tell you. But if I throw it away,
if you throw it away, just keep it a secret. Don't tell me. Jamie's feelings would be really hurt though. So specifically, don't tell Jamie. It is very special to her. Actually, it was hard for her to give it up. Thank you so much for being on the show, man.
Absolutely. Yeah,
I hope it was fun. No, it's not fun. I'm unconvinced.
I've been enthused the whole time.
He said enthused. We did it. Where can people find you on the socials and whatnot? Wherever you want people to find you. Feel free.
Here, there, I'm around.
Yeah.
If you look.
Yeah.
Post on YouTube.
Yeah.
I want to do more of that.
Yeah.
So maybe I will.
Yeah. Is there like a name of the channel that people can find you at?
The Noen Show.
The Noen Show.
And it's not a show anymore, but it's just me on there.
Well, yeah, but that's still a show.
Right. I'm a show.
That's a show.
I got a lot to show.
Yeah. If socials, anything, unless you don't want people to find you on the socials, but feel free to
TikTok, Instagram,
Twitter.com.
I don't use Twitter. I stay away from that place.
Yeah, it's a dark place.
Nope. There's not a lot of pictures and videos. I gotta read stuff.
Yeah.
Count me out.
You're telling me. Well, everybody, please go follow Noen's socials. Check out his YouTube channel. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah,
I had a great time.
It's been great.
I really do hope you had a good time. I hope that we can be friends. Can we be friends?
Yeah, sure.
You can ghost me if you want. I would understand. I get it. But if you want to be friends and you want to play games sometime,
we should definitely play some Valorant sometime.
Yeah, cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hello there. A little Obi-Wan Kenobi for you. A little Ewan McGregor. Shout out to Ewan McGregor. Why was I laughing like that? Jamie, how'd it go?
It was, I would like to say, amazingly chaotic.
Yeah. He was talking about frogs with teeth a lot.
I tried to show him a picture and then I couldn't get it on the screen, and then it was just, you guys were like yelling at me.
We were yelling at you?
No, you weren't, but you were just like, he can't see that. And I was trying to make his point for him.
Oh.
With the sharp
one of those
teeth.
Situations. Yeah. Well, it was a dumb point.
I'm
kidding. I could understand being afraid of a frog with teeth, but the thing is that it doesn't exist.
I mean, technically, we don't know. There could be in the depths of the jungle swamps.
Technically, we don't know. If it exists, it probably exists in the ocean somewhere. It probably doesn't exist in the jungle.
Jungle swamps.
Jungle swamps, my bad. Because those are two of the same biome. Jungle and swamps are different. You understand that, right?
Yeah, I do.
A jungle and a swamp are two very different things.
They are.
I only know that from Minecraft.
But no, I think I think that the lack of pop culture references that he was understanding got to you a little bit, but you guys were having a really great time.
It was so funny. It was like everything I was saying just was going over his head, but I thought it was hilarious. He was rolling with the punches.
He was great. He was a great guest.
It's funny. I loved it. He was great. And I think it's funny, which you wouldn't expect it from the way it went, but I think this is probably the best chance I have to like become like good friends with someone that I've had on the show. Like, I feel like Noen is just someone that'd be like, that was fun. Let's play video games sometime. And then we just like play video games sometimes. So I'm excited. I think he was a really cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that all you have to say? Do you have any pointers? What can I do better next time?
I don't know. Ask less pop culture questions, even though that's usually good. I'm not saying, I was just meant like when someone's not getting them, maybe shift.
No, he was a great guest. I had a lot of fun. He seemed like a really cool dude. Very quiet, but I appreciate that in person. You know, he seemed very reserved. And I'm looking forward to being his friend, hopefully. So we will see. Jamie, you already know about this, but maybe the people out there don't, okay?
Why don't we tell them?
What did you just say?
Why don't we tell them?
Why don't we tell them?
I was trying to do some like stupid game show voice.
Why don't we tell them?
Yeah, that was my game show.
What game shows are you watching these days? Because that was... I want to tune into whatever network that's on.
No, you don't.
So if you're a Mythical fan, then you know who Stevie is. Stevie Wynn Levine. She is the voice of Good Mythical Morning, the voice that rains down on Rent Link, also the executive producer of Good Mythical Morning. She's got a brand new podcast. The first episode just dropped. She's doing it with her best friend from 15 years ago in high school. They haven't been best friends for 15 years, Negin Homaifad, and they're just rekindling. They are seeing if they can be best friends again. They're going to tell some embarrassing stories. They're going to talk about high school. They're going to tell some relatable things, and it's just going to be a great time. So the first episode of that just dropped. Go check it out on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. It's going to be a ton of fun, and it's called Best Friends Back. All right. Thank you, everyone, for listening to Trevor Talks Too Much. We got new episodes every Tuesday, wherever you get your podcasts. Got a new video version every following Monday after the episode releases. If you want to check that out, it's on YouTube. Go follow me on Twitter, Instagram at Trevor Everts. Go follow all the other Mythical stuff for TikTok, Instagram, all that fun stuff. Check out Mythical Kitchen. I cook there. I do a little razzle dazzle in the kitchen. And please leave a review on whatever you're watching on, listening on, so you can let me know just how much talking I need to do. And let me know how to end a podcast. Thanks, everyone. We'll be back next week with more capybara facts.